One place where socioeconomic and geographical health disparities are apparent is Salt Lake City's West Side, where, according to the Utah Department of Health, even the life expectancy is shorter for residents who live there. Rayanne Christensen shares insight on a program that's changing the landscape and also the future of the children who live there.
Seeing the need in his heartland community here on the West Side, one man decided to use soccer as a tool to provide young people a better future.
There's a lot of bad influences, especially at the school that I was going to. I wasn't in the right path. My grades were actually really low.
Teens giving us a look into what it's like growing up on the west side of Salt Lake City.
There was a lot of people in our community that would get involved with gangs, drugs, and stuff like that.
Both 17 years old, Brandy and Gilberto Jr. say it isn't always easy, and many kids can find themselves heading down the wrong path. These teens find strength on the field.
To keep me away from that, my mom put me into soccer.
Helping them reach their goals, the man everyone knows as Coach Juan. For Brandy, soccer and Coach Juan came into her life just when she needed it most.
It helped me learn to keep my grades up and learn that in order for me to be able to do something, I also have to be doing good in school.
Not only coached, for Gilberto Jr., he also calls him dad.
He's been my force that's been pushing me ever since, and he still is today.
Back in the 90s, Coach Juan says he brought his family from Mexico to Utah. Living in the Heartland apartment complex, he says he noticed something.
In our community, in Heartland, we had so many children that were not going to school, and they were hanging around, they were doing drugs, they were doing alcohol, they were doing tobacco and prostitution.
His love for helping other people, he knew he had to do something.
I took it upon myself to do the same thing with the underserved and the minorities and so on. That is why our organization serves the underserved here, and here on the West Side is where we have most of that.
Heartland Community for Youth and Families began. Coach Juan started with soccer, but the program is expanding to other sports, basketball, skiing, as well as community work, cleaning up rivers and hiking paths. He says the structure and having something to do after school leads to a pathway of higher education.
Our vision is to see all children, all minorities here on the West Side, to see them graduating from university.
And Coach Juan says it's working.
Yes, I see the big difference. Big difference. Keeps me alive, and it's a true sense of being in this earth.
I'm really excited to complete college and become the first of my family to not only attend, but also graduate from college.
If we're all informed with knowledge, then we all can make better decisions as a community.
Not only has Brandy and Gilberto Jr. found success in the program, they are now helping coach other kids.
We do think the West Side is overlooked. That's why we're doing this. If the West Side wasn't overlooked, then we wouldn't really have to be getting ourselves involved with our community.
It is very easy to be peer pressured or influenced down the wrong path. I myself was going down a wrong path, but with a little bit of help, it helped me get back into the right direction.
Reporting in Salt Lake City, for Utah Insight, I'm Rayanne Christensen.